this month we are celebrating National Family Meals Month with FMI Foundation. Every week we will be bringing you a new delicious cultural recipe from common Bytes and that you can share and enjoy with the family. Today we'll be making some chicken fajitas to help raise awareness around the importance of eating at home as a family. So let's get started. So as I mentioned, today we're making fajitas, chicken fajitas, and the reason I picked this recipe is because it combines my Mexican roots with growing up in Texas. So fajitas isn't traditionally Mexican, but it's considered Tex-Mex. So in here I have about 1.5 pounds of chicken. I've cut it up into strips. And Camila's going to help me by putting our taco seasoning mix in there. You're going to put everything in there. You can just pour it or you can sprinkle it however you want. In this mix I have cumino, I have paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and a little bit of cornstarch as well. Camila doesn't really like spicy food, right Camila? So I didn't add that much chili powder. Instead I replaced it with cumino.
Like this?
Perfect. And now we're going to close it up. And Camila's going to kind of mix this around and she's going to massage that chicken. Meanwhile, I'm going to squeeze some lime juice and we're going to pour that in there as well. And that's going to be part of our marinade.
It smells good already.
It does? The lime?
No, this, I can already smell it.
Oh, the mix? The seasoning. And I think it's that cumino that really makes that flavorful. Almost. I'm going to add another half a lime just because we really like lime in this house.
We like lemonade too.
Lemonade, limonada. So I'm going to squeeze that in. Camila's going to open up this bag, put that in there, and then she's going to mix that bag around again. And we're going to refrigerate that for up to an hour. The longer it stays on there, the more flavor it's going to get. All those good spices in there, huh? Yep, there you go.
Is this chili?
It has a little bit, but just enough so it won't be too spicy for you, Camila.
Since I never like spicy. One time I tried it before and I got the sauce.
You tried it before and it was too spicy for you?
Yeah, and it was in sauce. And so it was spicy sauce.
Perfect. So she's going to go ahead and close it again and she's going to mix that up. And while she's doing that, I'll tell you a little bit about my memories having family meals with my family. Growing up, we were not allowed to eat in the kitchen. Sorry, we're not allowed to eat in the living room. We were allowed to eat in the kitchen. Not in the living room, not in the room. We always had to eat in the kitchen, in the dining room, together as a family. And that was the rule of the house. TVs had to be off. Nobody had to have could have their cell phones. And that was really a time for us to bond. And I think that's why now I feel it's so important to have family meals. Because I just treasure those moments. I want to bring them to our family. Good job, Camila. So we're going to put this in the refrigerator for a little bit. For about 30 minutes. Now that we have our chicken in the fridge, I have here some... Yes?
Are those some jalapenos?
No, these aren't jalapenos. These are bell peppers. So these are not spicy at all. But they will add a bunch of good veggies and good flavor to our fajitas. So we have red and green bell peppers cut into strips. And then I also have some onion right here. So that's going to be our veggies for our chicken. Okay, so the only thing left now is to go ahead and start cooking our chicken. And then after we cook it, we'll add those bell peppers in. Now we're going to go ahead and cook the chicken. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in my pan. I put this chicken in. And this is going to cook for about 7 minutes. I always remember my mom's go-to meals being tacos growing up. Whenever she came home from work, I know she was tired, she would always make some type of taco, and it was a really easy meal. So I think that's why I gravitate towards making fajitas. when I just have those long days and don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen. Because this is going to take about 7 minutes to cook up. Meanwhile, we can make some toppings, and then after that, I'm going to add some veggies, 5 more minutes, and it's done. I have prepared some of the toppings already, but Camila's going to help me with the last one. She's going to go ahead and grate some cheese.
Excuse me, Mom, can I have some cheese?
Yes, of course you can have a little bite of cheese. You can go ahead and just grab a little handful and eat it. Camila loves cheese, and that's why I think she likes cooking with me, because she gets to taste the ingredients as we go on. So while Camila's grating that cheese, I have right here some romaine lettuce. I made some quick pico de gallo, which is just tomato, jalapeno, onion, cilantro, lime juice, salt and pepper. You can't have fajitas without some kind of salsa. And then some cilantro in case you want to put that on top after. I also have my favorite fruit, avocado.
I'm allergic to avocado.
Camila's allergic, so she won't be having avocado today. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Camila, what's your favorite part about having family meals?
My favorite part of having family meals? My favorite part of having family meals is that we get to spend time together, talk, and enjoy the food.
I like that too. Okay, so I have some avocado sliced here. I'm gonna put that in our tray. And we're gonna be serving this family style. So everything's gonna be on the table and everyone's gonna grab and build their own taco or fajita. Okay, how's that cheese coming along? Very good. So I'm gonna put these veggies on here. And with the chicken, you see the chicken is pretty much already cooked with those 7 minutes that we waited. I love all the colors, the greens, red and the white. I'm gonna go ahead and just mix it. I'm gonna cover this and let it cook for another 5 minutes, just so those vegetables can get nice and soft. Next, I'm gonna heat up some tortillas. You can use a comal, but today I kind of want them a little bit charry, so I'm just gonna heat it straight on the stove. Okay, so the fajitas are all done. I put everything on the table family style like I mentioned before. So I already prepared my fajitas. They have the avocado, pico de gallo, and cheese. And then Camila's gonna go ahead and prepare her fajita to start eating. She loves the cheese, and I do too. We also paired it with some watermelon. I'm gonna be adding some chili powder and some lime to my watermelon. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it. That was my favorite snack growing up. And then Camila, I think, is just gonna have her watermelon plain. Thank you so much for joining us today as we continue to share the importance of eating together as a family with the FMI Foundation. Today's recipe is available on Common Thread's digital resource hub, commonbytes.org. To learn more about the Family Meals Month and the movement of FMI.org, visit fmi.org. Remember to stay strong with family meals. Let's dig in.